That's who needs to be doing it.
I think that could be a credit to Coach Searle's physique. And the other day he said his wife liked Kenny Chesney.
You know Kenny Chesney can do 300 push-ups in 10 minutes?
I think he saw the correlation that if he looked more like Kenny Chesney, his wife would find him more attractive. So in the long run, that equals us doing push-ups with him.
I want our guys strong, and I need to work out too.
It's actually multiplied out from just the offensive line now. Now the running backs joining in.
Okay, we got 20 more. Here we go. Cody, you got them. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3.
The push-ups with the O-line is very simple. It's basically showing our commitment to the offensive line and showing how we appreciate everything they do.
They're the guys that have to get the play started, and doing those push-ups, you know, help make them tougher physically as well as mentally.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
The running backs and linemen, we get down at the end of practice and we do anywhere from 60 to 110 push-ups.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Felt a great deal of respect once they came down and started doing the push-ups with us. Even Coach Applewhite gets down and does a push-up with us. They're weak push-ups, but he does them.
Get that damn camera out of my damn face.
The good teams that I've been around that have run the football, there's been that combination of those backs and that offensive line, that continuity that you try to build. You try not to force it, you just try to bring it about. And I think the players see that Coach Searles and I get along, and so it's coming, it's developing. I don't know about my chest, but the continuity is developing.
How would you describe Coach Applewhite's push-up form?
Pitiful. That pretty much sum it up.
And yours?
Outstanding.
Down.
This is the first trip of the year, so sometimes it takes a little longer.
Andre's about 5'3", but he plays like he's 6'4".
Being 5'9", you got to play bigger than you are. He's physical and he packs a punch.
We're going to work.
One more.
No holes for the rats to crawl in now.
Lip.
Everybody's working.
Chest up, work your hips.
You need guys that are going to win football games.
Texas All Access, Wednesdays at 8 on the Longhorn Network.
And what you're here to do is grow up.
Today, since the truck will be leaving on Wednesday, today's the day that we pack up the jerseys, the pants, the game gloves, game bags. I would say probably 60-70% of the stuff we put on the truck is just in case something happens. So we take an extra set of jerseys for every player. We take extra pants for every player. Every player has 2 extra pair of shoes above and beyond their normal game pair. So a lot of the stuff we have on there is just in case stuff happens. We've got 3 different coaches' trunks, which carries all their polos, pants, shoes, etc. We've got 3 trunks of extra shoes, 2 pair backup for each player. We got heavy jackets. God forbid that it'd need heavy jackets in LA. We've got soft drinks for our coaches, coolers to put the soft drinks in. We'll have the nameplates to go on the lockers. We have a ball drying machine, and we'll have a coffee pot so we can make coffee.
$11, Cody Johnson. 9, John Harris. 8, Jackson Shipley. 5, Aaron Benson.
Today we're already packing everything to get ready to go to LA, and we've already packed the game jerseys. Now we're onto the pants. And basically what we're doing is we have a list of the players that are going. We're just calling off that list and just taking everything and packing it in a trunk. And so tomorrow we'll load that onto the truck, and that'll head off to LA.
24, Darius White.
We haven't forgotten pants. We've forgotten shoes before.
Yeah, but we take extra shoes too, so that kind of works out.
And usually we're in 2 different groups. Last year for OU we forgot a pair of shoes, and we were in the early crew, and by the time we're putting everything out, and we realized it. There's a couple guys with the team that was living with the team, and called them, and they came in here, got them, and everything was all right.
We have trunks for all these different, places in the hotel, in the locker room. So what I'm packing right now is the locker room trunk, and this is basically our athletic training room on the road in the locker room. Biggest challenge is packing for 100 people, so just making sure that 100 people have everything that they need with our guys with getting tape, so we're packing enough tape, enough medication. Since it's our first trip today, we're making some extra checks, but usually we can get everything packed up in about a day.
Knock on wood, I don't know that we've ever forgot anything major. We've got so many checklists and checklists for our checklist, and we just always are double checking ourselves, and even the checklist I use for the stuff that goes on the truck, I've been doing it long enough I could probably do it without a checklist, but just so I can sleep at night, I still use a checklist.
We are loading up all of our trucks to go to the UC. Going to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. We generally try to put our taller trunks in first, and then we have what we lovingly call the trainer's sideline Gatorade thing. We call it the coffin because it's really awkward to load and unload. But we basically build a wall and then just wall it in between all of our taller trunks. And then once we've got that thing walled in, just because it's so awkward, then we end up just it's kind of like Tetris. We just put in whatever fits. It'll usually take about an hour, give or take. This is the first trip of the year, so sometimes it takes a little longer.
It's blowing breakers every time I try to manually go down with it. It's not sliding around this stuff. Guys, we got to pull the ramp. We ain't had the ramp out in years.
We're getting our workout. We're going up and down with the automatic lift. It blew a fuse or the battery went out or something, so we had to make a quick adjustment and just bring out the old days. We got to push them up, get a little lunch out workout in. Put about 15-20 minute little stop in it, but we'll keep going. It'll still it's not leaving until 4 today, so we'll still get it out on time.
I got some fuses. Oh, I don't have this one. You don't have that? Okay, I got 2 left. It's blowing out of fuses. I'm trying to look for a short. You guys are gonna make my mechanic all nervous now. Everybody off the gate. That's it. Take a way to start off the weekend. Yep. There's a wire loose here, and this was a little bit loose, and so he tightened all that up, and we're up and going. Never seen that happen before. Yep. But that's what we do. We just get the ramps out and keep going. It doesn't matter. Find somebody to fix it, keep going. And dust those ramps off. A little dirty. That's all right.
Today we'll leave. We may stop somewhere and get some rest overnight. And, just depending on fuel and different things and truck stops and stuff like that, we'll stop, pull over when we need to. I would think it's going to be about 22 to 24 hours.
We'll get there Friday morning and just start unloading it piece by piece and start setting up the locker room. And so that by the time the team lands and buses over to the stadium, it'll be already set up and ready to go.
Comes in, boom, I'm trying to get pushed. If that happens, guess what? I'm free. But he ain't touching me, though. You see what I'm saying? Because he's wanting you to be where? Come here, Brandon. He wants you to be right here. And then with this, then he's going to do what? Take you over right here. He's trying to scoop the client he's trying to take you over. That's all this is. So I'm here, so 8 ought to be boom right here, and then he comes and I'm going where? What did I say before? What do you have to do? Lean your weight back to who? Guys, you'll be fine every time. You see what I'm saying? Because if he washes you, look at the hole right here.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you getting all this, you getting a scoop block. The tackle's trying to take you over there climbing, so they want to do what with it? Roll it back.
Yeah.
As he comes, scoop away. As he comes, now keep climbing where? Climb up the field. That's what you want to do.
All right, here we go, punt. Here we go. Hit, get those hands inside, run those feet, good. As long as you build the wall right every play, they got no play. And it'll take but one guy to get out of his gap, and then they got to play. And what this team has, they got backs that if you make a mistake, they can punish. So it's a game. It's a game where you can't be almost right. You got to be all the way right. Attention to detail. That's what we're all about. That's what we want to be.
How many players here have ever won at the Rose Bowl? So that means we have a chance to do something again that nobody on this team has done at Texas. How many players on this team have ever beaten UCLA? That means there's two things that we can do that haven't ever been done by this team.
I want to say Quandre is about 5'3", but he plays like he's 6'4". I was wondering how he got here, man. He's a little runt.
Quandre is probably the shortest player on our team.
We call him Quandre the Giant as opposed to Andre the Giant because he claims he's like 5'10", but it's a strong 5'8", 5'7.5".
I nicknamed Quandre the Giant. Then he gave it to me this past summer, and it kind of just stuck with me.
Well, they have a few nicknames for Quandre, but Quandre the Giant, I guess, is a little mixed metaphor there. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he does play bigger than he's listed in the media guide, and I think the guys like to have fun with that.
True freshman Quandre Diggs ran under the football like a center fielder and brought it down.
Even though he's a short guy, he plays like, a guy that's 6'2", 6'3". He plays bigger than he is, and that's something that's very important for our team, critical for success for a guy that short, that small, that can hold his own against bigger guys.
It's funny, and we can joke with him about how short he is and everything because he plays so much bigger. There's not going to be many people that drop fade balls on him over the top. They're not going to throw many jump balls on him. If they do, then they're going to see that he can jump out of the gym.
Honestly, he's about 5'9", and I think he's 200 pounds, so he's real round.
My son, Quandre Diggs, teach him everything he knows. He don't really know the E, kind of hefty, you know what I'm saying?
He knows where to be on the field, and he's a very smart player. And, as short as he is, he's physical, and he packs a punch. He'll hit you.
Quandre is one of those guys as a freshman that doesn't flinch. You love having him around. His physical nature has allowed him to play as a freshman corner. His hands and his ball skills has allowed him to do some things in kickoff return and punt return. And then if he doesn't get the ball, he's not afraid to hit someone.
Quandre has really been a pleasant surprise for us in some ways because you never know with incoming freshmen how quickly will they pick up the game. But I think being around his brother, who's a 5th pick, and going out there to San Diego in the summers and being around professionals and seeing how you approach the game from a professional football player's eyes has really helped him. And he's extremely physical, too, for an incoming freshman, which has given him a chance to get out on the field very early.
Quandre doesn't seem like a whole lot bothers him, and I don't think you can be very sensitive playing that position he plays. If you let a little nickname bother you, I'm not sure you're made up to play DB.
Being 5'9", 5'9.5", you got to play bigger than you are. Hopefully the nickname sticks forever.
We can be really good. Let's just make sure we're 3-0.
You get up in the morning, it's about one thing, that's winning the game.
Whatever it takes, I'm 3. 1, 2, 3. Whatever it takes.